All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Auto Auction Maverick. So today we're going to have a really fun topic, and it's going to be in regards to buying a used car without a Carfax. If you are buying blind. So let's get started. If a dealer won't provide you with a vehicle history report, the first question you should ask is why. Buying a used car without looking at a vehicle history report is like buying a car with a blindfold on. I don't care who you are. A vehicle is one of the biggest purchases most people make. If you don't do your homework, you could be setting yourself up for years of frustration. A lot of people think, well, a dealer wouldn't sell me a bad car. Some dealers absolutely care about selling quality vehicles. Others don't. It's your job to protect yourself before you sign the paperwork. So what does a vehicle history report actually tell you? First, it can show you previous accident history. On a Carfax report, you'll generally see damage categorized as minor, moderate, or severe. Minor damage is usually cosmetic, things like bumper scrapes, small dents, parking lot accidents, or paint damage. These cars are often repaired properly and can still be perfectly good vehicles. Now, moderate damage deserves a closer look. You may be dealing with multiple damaged body panels, suspension damage, more extensive repairs, or a vehicle that had to be towed. That doesn't automatically make it a bad car, but I'd want to inspect it very carefully. Severe damage is where I become much more cautious. Major structural damage, significant collisions, multiple airbags deployed, or extensive repairs can affect a vehicle long after it's been fixed. Even if it looks great today, those repairs deserve extra scrutiny. A history report can also tell you whether a vehicle has been branded as salvage, rebuilt, or flood damaged. Here's something many people don't realize. Those title brands generally don't just disappear because the vehicle gets older. Some states stop requiring separate damage disclosure forms once a vehicle reaches a certain age, but that's different from removing a salvage or a rebuilt title brand. That's why it's important to review the vehicle's history instead of assuming everything is fine. Another huge thing a history report can catch is odometer inconsistencies. A friend of mine once went to look at a Lexus RX 350. The odometer showed 117,000 miles, but the vehicle history report showed that the vehicle had previously been recorded at over 220,000 miles. Whoever rolled that mileage back or replaced the instrument cluster without properly documenting it knew exactly what they were doing. The 2GR FE engine is an excellent engine, and if it's been maintained, it'll often keep running for a very long time, which can make a high mileage vehicle easier to pass off as a low mileage one. A vehicle history report can also tell you how many owners the vehicle has had, whether it was a rental, fleet, or commercial vehicle. Maintenance history when it's been reported, where the vehicle has spent most of its life, which can sometimes help you identify potential rust concerns. If you're buying a car that is from about Missouri north, and you have an opportunity to buy a car that is south, you absolutely want to just drive those couple hours, unless it's the situation where rust is not really a problem, okay? Like maybe the vehicle is pretty darn new and you could get it and it will allow you to stay on top of the rust and that sort of thing and eliminate it from happening. Now, let me be very clear. A clean vehicle history report does not guarantee you're buying a great car, okay? It is one tool, not the only tool. Even as a professional auction buyer like myself, I never just rely on one thing. I test drive every vehicle I can. I inspect underneath the vehicle. I look for oil leaks, coolant leaks, rust, previous repairs, warning lights, engine noises, and anything else that could become a problem. But buying a vehicle without looking at its history dramatically increases your risk. I'll leave you with this. If a dealer is willing to spend thousands of dollars buying inventory, transporting it, detailing it, advertising it, but isn't willing to provide a vehicle history report, you need to ask yourself what else they might be cutting corners on. Don't buy blind. Before you go, remember this. The purpose of this channel is simple: to help you become a smarter used car buyer and avoid the expensive mistakes that too many people make every single day. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe to Auto Auction Maverick, and leave a comment below. I read as many comments as I can, and I will often respond to them, and if they are video related or content related, I'd be more than happy to make a video about a certain situation or a certain car, okay? Until next time, don't buy blind. Don't buy on emotion. I'll see you in the next one.